All right, we're gonna clean out the garage. Got a lot of stuff to clean out. All right, and while we're at it, we're gonna talk about the CB450 and what we're looking to do with that bike. All right, so this is the 1971 CB450 project bike. Just got finished cleaning out the garage. Got this thing right here. This thing was cluttered with tons of stuff. It was piled up all the way to the bottom of the gas tank. The underside was full. But on this project bike already, what I've started is, if you can see right here, this is where the rear passenger peg piece came out. I've detabbed that. I've detabbed the frame here. Went ahead and cut the rear section off. I'm gonna put a loop here. It's probably gonna come about this right here, and it's gonna come up. So this bike's gonna be a single seater. Yes, it's gonna come up to right about here. About like that, that rear hoop will. It's gonna be a single seater when it's done. I will post what I'm looking for this bike to look like when it's all said and done. Kind of similar, but if you can just picture this. So we're gonna do a fiberglass rear cow that comes up. Seat's gonna be right there. In the back of the rear hoop that's gonna come up, we're gonna do integrated LED. I'll show you guys some pictures of what that's gonna look like. Integrated LED tail section. So that's probably gonna come to right about here, I guess, on the tire, right? It's gonna be an LED loop in the back of the loop with integrated tail lights. I'll post that part that I'm looking at. We're gonna lengthen the rear swing arm 2 inches. And the reason why we're doing that is so I can put a 17 by 4¼ inch rear tire, rear rim in there. And so I can get a 160 rear tire in there. And we're gonna go with Fox Podium rear shocks. I'm going to get a custom hub made to go to rear disc brakes. And if you notice on the front, you're looking at that front, you're like, hey, that front's not from a 71 Honda CB450. You're correct. That is a 2003 GSXR 600 front end that has already been adapted to the front of the bike. The gas tank, the original gas tank, you guys can see over here. This is the original gas tank. It has a huge dent on the other side. I pulled it off. Those are the original forks, the original seat. There's the original exhaust right there. That's all been pulled off already. So if you can look at this bike and just kind of picture it, we're gonna powder coat this section of the front forks. They're gonna be black. The frame is going to be Honda red. The engine is going to be powder, so engine exhaust on it is going to be powder coated black, flat black. And so the frame is going to be Honda red. The gas tank and the fiberglass rear cow piece is going to be that old European vintage white, but I'm going to pearl it. So it's that like creamy color white, you know what I'm talking but I'm going to put a pearl coat on it. And then I'm going to do the old retro Repsol logo for the Honda wings. So it's going to be the 3 wingtips coming up off the side of the gas tank here. So they'll come up from here, so it'll be red with the 3 wingtips coming up. And that's what color I'm thinking about on the bike. You know, we're going to do black stitched leather seat on it. And there's a funny thing about this bike is, so the pegs come off the bike right here, but they drop down and they have the loop that holds, because it was dual exhaust. I was thinking about doing a 2-in-1 exhaust on this bike and come off this side, off the right side, but I'm having a problem finding a 2-in-1 header. I might be able to get a custom shop to build me a header to do a 2-in-1, and I'm gonna do a shorty cone on off the right side, and I'm probably gonna have to weld up a new hanger for it. Right in here, probably have to weld up a new hanger for it. That's what I'm thinking for this bike. It will have dirt bike bars on it, so probably gonna go with a set of Renthal fat bars. And I don't know if I'm gonna do probably do like a Chad Reed bend in them, something like that. And we're gonna run a number plate off the front, and in the number plate we're gonna integrate LED headlight inside the number plate. So it's gonna be two LED lights on there, one for the low beam. When you hit the high beam, it'll come up. We're gonna do a Motoscope Mini dash on it, so we're not going to have a huge gauge cluster on it. It's going to be a Motoscope Mini that's built into the bar riser clamp, and that'll have the speedometer, tachometer. It'll have your neutral light, your blinker lights, your high beam light, all integrated into that one little piece. So that's going to be clean up front. I'm going to do ASD levers on it, shorties, and I think that's about it. You know, the bike should look pretty good when it's all said and done. We'll get a pretty good build on it. And when it's all said and done, I want to raffle the bike off for charity. I think that'll be all my money. So nobody's sponsoring me this. I'm not doing Patreon for this. You know, I'm going to, it's going to be all out of pocket. So it's going to take time. It's not going to be, you know, a 2, 3, 4 month project. It's going to be a year-long project. This is my 2018 project here. So it'll be a year-long project. And then, so it's my money going into it. And then I don't know if I'm going to raffle that off over the internet or work with one of the local dealerships, and we raffle the bike off, and all 100% of the proceeds. I'm not taking it. I'm not paying myself back for the bike. You know, this is me donating to a really good cause, and we're going to donate all the money to Fisher House Foundation. And if you guys don't know what Fisher House Foundation is, I'll put a link in the bottom to their website. But they're basically like a Ronald McDonald House for military. And so that's what we're going to do with this bike here. Get a good look at it right now. So this is the before picture. And this is what we're starting with. And I hope you guys tag along for the journey, for the build of this bike. So, hey, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys participate, watch me build this bike. It's like I said, I'm not asking anybody to help me fund this bike. This is going to be all out of pocket for me. I'm not Patreon funding this build series. I don't have enough followers to even attempt to do that. But I think this is for a good cause and for good charity. And, you know, I just want to bring awareness to it. And this is my way to donate back to those troops who have sacrificed so much and the families who are dealing with that sacrifice that those troops have made. So until next time, everybody ride safe. I appreciate the follows. I appreciate the likes. And hey, anybody knows any vendors who can help me with some of this stuff? Hit me up in the comments below. Help me find the parts that I need. I kind of have an idea of everything I need, But when it comes to getting stuff for the Honda engine, I'm still researching, where to get all the gaskets from, where to get, if I need to do any pistons or, or anything like that. So, or carbs, those are the things that I'm looking for. So let me know in the comments below. And I appreciate any feedback you guys give me. Until next time, ride safe. Peace out. What are you guys doing, pups? Huh? What are you guys doing? Where's your pretty?